bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
First down, Rivers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now that sack leads Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. Rivers. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Derrick Henry. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's out to the left and complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Adam Humphries, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters with it.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on second and long. Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Third and long for Rivers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 47. Line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. From the gun, Rivers. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
First down, Colts.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell.
Complete to Paris.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Second down.
To try again after the sack. Rivers. He completes this one to Mack.
Rivers.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. He dumps this off to Mack, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
At 30. Switch up. 50 up.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I think I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill throwing again. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Titans 14, Colts 2.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Stephen Gostkowski.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
19-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Rivers. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's third down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1 at the 37.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
On 1st and 10, Rivers looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19.
56, check 56. I'm coming. I'm coming. Mike 56.
To the air again here, Rivers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Hey, Delta! Check it out, hey, easy. Hey, split!
On second down, Rivers again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Third down. Third and...
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Blankenship to kick off for Indiana.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Pass caught left side by Humphries. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Colts.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
56, easy. 56. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Throwing again, Rivers on second and 10. Looking for Campbell. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of
36 yards on the play.
First down, Indianapolis.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Rabbit. 56 to Mike. 56 is to
Hey, I'm gonna go load it.
56, Mike, 56.
Room. Hey, Red.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Taken down.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Well, 58 is a go.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Titans. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's a gain of 6. And a Colts first down.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And that sack leaves Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. Throwing Rivers. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Colts get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield.
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's second down.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Off play action, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
42.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of the credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Play action, it's Tannehill. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
50. Colts 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right?
He'll drop to throw.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, you. We take the win. Mark's 56. Mark's 56. I got him.
A second down throw for Rivers. Looking for Campbell down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
The kick is good.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4
yards on the pickup.
From the 36, Tannehill throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackman. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies pre-run.
Mike 56.
Following the interception here, Rivers looking for Campbell downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He spun away for a moment, but only a moment, as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe, and that's it. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing on 2nd down, Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Much 56. Much 56.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Titans 50.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
Oh, I think the Colts got this. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
56 to Mike. Check 56. Watch the out. Watch the out. Much 56. All day, dog.
Throwing again. Rivers. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Indianapolis.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone done. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Titans 50. Colts.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. One last shot now for Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Paris Campbell. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.